Now, let's also talk about St George's Day today. 23rd of April is St George's Day. Happy St George's Day to you. Hope you are celebrating. It's fascinating, though, because it's not treated in the same way as St Andrews is in Scotland or St David's is in Wales, or indeed particularly St Patrick's is by anybody who likes a drink. I say this as someone who randomly turns up as if it is St Patrick's Day in a bright green dress, but there we are. I want to know, why is it that so many people in this country are ashamed of our national flag? Because it does seem to be sort of the waving of pretty much any national flag in the world, but even of our constituent nations. It's never seen as a negative thing. It's something, oh, you're a proud Scot, you're a proud Welshman, you're proud Irish, or but being proud English, well, you're probably a bigot and a racist. It's weird. I mean, it's so strange. No other country is like that. So I want to know why. Why are so many people ashamed? I don't think our audience here at Talk are. We certainly aren't here. But why are so many people ashamed? What is it? Tell us what you think. I'd love to get your calls on this. Give us a call on 0344 499 1000. You can text on 87222 or get in touch on X at TalkTV. Calls are charged at the national rate. Text costs £1, standard network rate message. Tom, are you ashamed of our national flag?
I'm not, no. I mean, I'm not a flag waver necessarily, but at the same time, I understand it. I don't sneer at it. And I think that's been the bit that's sort of missing, which is that just because there are certain people who might not be given to raising the cross of St George on St George's Day or any other time. They're absolutely entitled to do it. It doesn't mean you have to impute the worst motives to the person down the street who also does it. And there's also been a tremendous amount of snobbery that's always been involved in this, the assumption that anyone who does wrap themselves in the flag, to use that terrible cliche, they're doing so because they're trying to signal that they don't like migrants and they would prefer a whiter England and all this kind of stuff. There's no evidence to back this up. You look at all the polling data about what people associate with being English. It's not an exclusive racial identity as far as
it's fish and chips more.
Exactly. And also if you look
raining at the seaside for fish and chips, that's my image.
And ethnic minorities tend to be more patriotic than
that's always ignored, isn't it? So, and again, again, this idea that, for instance, it gets tied up with Brexit, doesn't it? Like, was it not all Brexiteers are racist, but all racists voted for Brexit? It's like, well, also,
well, if that's true, then a third of ethnic minorities are racist against themselves because they vote for Brexit as well.
And that is the thing. But isn't it bizarre? It gets right. Look, I went to school in America for a couple of years when I'm in primary school, and despite not being an American, but being an American at school, I had to, sing the national anthem and salute the flag every morning. That was completely the norm. You walk around in America, it's quite routine for people to have an American flag out. They're very proud of their flag. They're proud of their traditions, their values, and the Constitution. On left and right. It's quite bizarre in this country that it's considered to be sort of a source of sort of embarrassment, our flag. I mean, it's become slightly more acceptable with football. So people you can have your flag out for football, but an England flag on your shirt, that's a bit questionable. Or if it's not a football tournament, not having your flag out. I think it's really strange, but it's very much. I mean, George Orwell's written about this. It's the upper classes. You were saying it's the middle classes. This idea that sort of our colonial past is shameful, our values are shameful, and that most of us are probably nasty bigots. I mean, imagine having that view of your own fellow citizens. I think that is really... To walk around thinking that most of the people of your country are not good people and not wanting the best for everybody. And especially when the statistics, the evidence shows that completely not to be the case. It must be a horrible existence.
And it's ridiculous, isn't it? There's that great Orwell quote about the upper middle classes would rather steal from a poor box than sing the national anthem. And there is a similar thing going on today. And I think you're exactly right. This isn't... I mean, yes, it's partly that they've got a kind of national self-loathing going on. But I think it's also the fact that they just loathe the people they happen to share this country with. They're very upset because they keep voting the wrong way.
Well, but they're the same people who think that, you shouldn't be allowed to have a vote unless you've got, a degree in sociology or something.
Absolutely. So I think a lot of this it's less about the flag and the nation and so on. Because these people still live here. They seem to have quite a nice time. They're not going anywhere.
And it's funny how these people want to come to this country.
Absolutely.
They seem to think it's a welcoming, nice country.
If it's as horrible as these people say, then why would they be doing that? But I think it comes down to fear and loathing of ordinary people a lot of the time, which is sort of reflected through this particular issue.
Us ordinary voters, God forbid we should have any say over anything. We always get it wrong, apparently. Apart from when we don't.